Right, welcome back to Garagey Nuggets. This week we're going to get back into the go-kart after a bit of time on the drag week and playing with other things. So we're going to get the turbo on this and make whoosh noises. Our flanges are finally turned up, so we can actually get back into it.
So we're going to join some stuff to other things with weld and drill a few holes in things. See if we can get some oil for the turbo feed and probably use this as the oil drain. Make some dodgy bracket to hold the turbo up. Now if we can get it to the running stage, then we'll do the inlet economy thing next time. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, if we don't say it, then it doesn't matter if we do or don't.
Oh
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it. So we're looking for an injector that's roughly 40% larger than the one out of the bike engine. Bike one's on the right. This is an LS3, I think it is, injector. So anything over sort of 30%, we should be in the ballpark. So we better put it in and run on ethanol as it sits. Alright, let's give it a go. It's looking good. That's pretty close. I reckon that'll do it.
Donkey.
Fat coming out of it. Yeah. Alright, that's ethanol.
Ethanol time?
Yep.
Can we do E85 skids? Actually, we can't. We've lost a bolt out of the wheel.
It's a non-return system, so it's going to run on fuel for a little bit.
Smell it. Go to the corn. Diesel flames. Oh yeah, there is. There was a little flame. That's a bit cute.
but that's what we got. What do we do?
Sand it. What do we always do, Pinky?
Did you hear it cry?
I did. That was the internet comment section.
In the right spot, and we should get oil coming out of it under pressure. Apparently.
Apparently. Allegedly.
Thank you.
It's a bit too clean.
Give it a test fire and see if it can be an oil water pistol. Click. Click.
Was that your
11 foot-pounds. So it's a thing of beauty. It's my exhaust flange turbo mounting bracket thingy. It's probably a bit heavy, but I don't care. The idea is we're going to weld a flange to the turbo, bolts to this, and then this piece is going to bolt to the next piece. So it should be fairly rigid. Won't have any problems with stuff cracking. The pipe size we've got, until I got in stock, it's probably one size too big. But I'll just step it up from here. Probably going to cut through here and shorten that up, try and tuck this up into here a bit. Oil feed's done. We're going to weld the actual fitting to the turbo core, which should blow up the internet a bit later. Then all we can do after that is turbo oil drain, and we can make whooshy noises. Pointlessly, but whooshy noises.
That's hot. That's weird. You only just welded it. very exhausting. Bet you've never heard that joke ever. I can see why you do exhaust, dude. Wouldn't get you to paint my car.
I already did paint your car.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, it goes alright.
It's before I started.
Is that what's left of the wrap?
It's designed for it.
Stop stabbing me. Ow! What are you doing, man?
You're doing it right. Years of fencing experience trying to keep the roos out.
I thought it was to keep the rabbits out.
Could be.
What do you mean you're not happy with it? It's a bloody go-kart, mate.
So we're not going to weld this to that.
We're not going to, because that's not the right thing to do, is it?
Just needs to come out and back. There's a water pipe off a turbo. Should be able to cut it there, I reckon. Should be all hectic and shit.
Oil draining. Mint, oil lines on. Drain.
Alright, so we've got the turbo on. Oil drain, we've just put a little 90-degree piece into the original oil filler. I haven't got a hose clamp down here. It's a little bit uphill, but we may have a bit of a leak down here.
Well, that'll sort that out.
It'll go down onto the tyre, so... Anyway, let's give it a kick in the guts and see if it does some whooshies. Alright, so it's turbocharged. Next week we'll get into making a pretty big plenum. It's got to be a specific size to try and get rid of some of the pulse effect. Also got to get a DC motor controller, upstream injector, and we're going to figure out how to trigger that. We'll probably use a hob switch. This also means we've got to build a different fuel tank with an external. We're going to use a 984 Bosch VL pump, and obviously we need a 1-to-1 rising rate regulator. So I'm going to ditch this and make a proper tank and make it lower. It's still bloody loud also, so it's going to need an exhaust across the back. Other than that, it's getting there. So see you next week, I guess.